hi Jean, I know you're having problems with George, and so I want to give you some ideas that may help you feel more comfortable and instill more confidence in him as you as a team. So this is one of my boarders' horses. I haven't worked with him long, but he's nice and big because I know George kind of towers over you. So it'll give you kind of a reference point on what to do when the horse is bigger than you. So the first thing you'll see is I set up some cones, kind of at a big cross, through this corner of my arena, because your arena's smaller than mine, and then they go this way too. So what it does is it gives you a reference point to work at. So I want you to start on the ground, probably before Denise gets there, and just get George to start kind of listening to you about what you're asking of him. So you should be able to have him follow you. And then when you get to a cone to where it's on, you got to go that way, you're going to push him over. George knows this, so this is very easy for you to accomplish if you're sure you can do it. Right here, we're going to turn all the way around. Okay, and so this is going to help you get George to believe that you're in charge and he's not supposed to be looking everywhere. It doesn't matter what order you do it in. What matters is, are you getting him to get out of your way? So if I turn and walk right at Ziggy, he should get out of my way. So I turned too sharp. The horse had to kick the cone. So that's my fault, but it's not that big of a deal. You want? Now, if he gets in front of me or makes a face at me, I'm going to kind of point at him and shake the rein, telling him no, and being sure that if he does anything, I'm not on top of him. I know how you want to hold is under here, but you're interfering with the horse. You're in front of the horse. You're causing yourself to get stepped on and be fearful. You need to be away from the horse. So that if he does something, you're not underneath of him. Not a safe place for a person to be. So, you can make circles at each cone, or you can do a figure eight and make a circle at each cone. Notice how now he's starting to catch up to me? So he's not allowed to get in front of me. Now see, he's off balance, and so I put him back where he belongs. Just use your hand. You're not beating him, you're just pushing him where he will understand. George knows that if you poke him in the face with your finger, he'll move. If he didn't when you just walked at him. But the cones give you something to actually go around or for you to focus on rather than focusing just on the horse. This is the biggest problem I have with new owners. When they're trying to get used to a horse, they're so worried about where the horse is. I need the horse to worry about where you are. So you have to get in the habit of not being underneath of him. Nice loose rein. He can look over there, I don't care. Now, let's say something on the other side scares him and he starts to flinch my way. My answer is going to be this. Okay? You just kind of throw your hands up and get bigger. He's not going to jump on top of you. But if you constantly are leading like this, this is going to have this horse stepping on you. You're going to be underneath of him. And quite frankly, he's ticked off because you're pulling on his mouth all the time. See how this is awkward. See, he's not getting out of my way. He has to get out of your way, Gene. It's more important that he believe that you're in charge than anything else. So if I stop, back up, he just goes with me. The stopping, the backing up. The cue is not the slap with the reins. That's a reprimand for him not moving. I'm just touching under his knee, so it's more important that he understands that he's supposed to follow my shoulder. So if we do this, and he doesn't move, now see how he curled his head into me? I just pointed at his face, he went, ah! He's not shy. He's not gonna get slapped. That's not his issue. I'm trying to get him to understand that if I walk at him, he has to move. If I walk away, he has to follow. If I have to pull, I will. Not my goal.